Hello YouTube, I'm a remaster here. Today I'll be remastering the second part of What If Naruto Had Sharingan and the Byakugan. Where we left up last time was where just before Naruto was about to go to the Tsunade retrieval arc. We start off this arc by Naruto and Jiraiya coming to Naruto and asking him to come along with him, as it would be good training and they can go get Tsunade at the same time. Everything with Kakashi happens the same, as Itachi does Tsukuyomi on him as usual, and he needs to be healed, and so does Rock Lee. The start of the journey, and Naruto does not learn the Rasengan this time, but he learns more about his parents and how Minato, what type of Hokage Minato was. Jiraiya doesn't tell him that Minato was his father or Kushina was his mother, but he tells Naruto about Minato's jutsu, the flying Raijin jutsu, and Naruto thinks about it and he says he doesn't want to learn that jutsu yet, since it's too complicated and he doesn't have much control over his chakra yet. As he says this, Jiraiya also then says, why don't you learn what's your nature release? This is where Naruto does the checks what's his nature release, which is obviously wind, and he does the training with the wind nature. When they're out of the village, Jiraiya teaches Naruto what to do to practice for wind release. He does that. Jiraiya doesn't tell him about the Shadow Clone secret just yet. Naruto practices for the same amount of time as he would have done for the Rasengan to complete it. As this is Naruto is then left behind in a hotel as normal, and Itachi and Kisame come along to capture him, and Naruto is still practicing, and he doesn't have much chakra left. Unlike the original, he wasn't really practicing, since Jiraiya hadn't started off teaching him the Rasengan yet. Itachi then knocks on the door as usual, and Naruto goes and opens it. This is when Naruto recognizes Itachi by his Sharingan, and he does the same thing as usual, but this time he has the Rasengan and the Shadow Clones and his Byakugan and the Sharingan. He knows not to underestimate Itachi. He activates his Byakugan and his Sharingan at the same time, as he knows this will drain chakra a lot, so he starts off by attacking Itachi straight. Attacking Itachi and trying to take him out before he could place him under a genjutsu or do anything else, since he knows how dangerous Itachi is, but he doesn't know how dangerous Kisame is. Naruto does okay until Kakashi actually decides to start going real, fighting Naruto for real, and this is where Naruto just gets bodied, as he is unable to keep up with Itachi's speed, and as this is happening, Naruto, by accidentally, he made contact with his eyes, with Itachi's eyes, as he's then placed under a genjutsu, where Itachi asks him, "What are those eyes?" Since Naruto would know that Itachi is a bad guy and not to trust him, he wouldn't tell him. Naruto uses his Sharingan to break through Itachi's normal genjutsu and break free, and then tries to get attention from Pervy Sage or Jiraiya, as he's the only one who can help him right now. As he's trying to do that, Sasuke comes and finds Naruto, as Naruto and Itachi, and has the same reaction as before, where he pulls out the Chidori and charges Itachi, and Itachi does almost the same thing. He grabs Sasuke by the neck, and then he tries to put him under Tsukiyomi, but Naruto tells Sasuke to close his eyes. Itachi is unable to put Naruto under Sasuke under a genjutsu, and as Itachi is punching him, punches Sasuke in the stomach, to make him open his eyes, but Sasuke knows that if he does, he won't be able to do anything. Sasuke then he falls to the ground, passing out, and then Naruto thinks that Sasuke may be dead. As this is the case, Naruto starts getting frustrated and angry, and this is where Ninetail gives him some of his chakra. Ninetail or Kurama gives him some of his chakra, as he knows without his chakra he may die. Then Naruto attacks Itachi, but Kisame comes in the way and absorbs all the Ninetail's chakra. And as this is happening, Naruto makes 3 shadow clones, and 2 of them make Rasengan, and one of them distracts Itachi, and the other 2 take down Kisame. So they think. Kisame does a war clone and made a war clone, and the real one is behind the actual Naruto, and slices down, and Naruto passes out. As he does, Jiraiya comes in and does the stomach and torch stomach Sunlingus, and which leads, and then Kisame and Itachi retreat as usual. When Naruto wakes up, Sasuke has already been taken back to the leaf by Guy. Sasuke will not have a bad effect as the canon, because he didn't get Tsukiyomi, but he still knows that Itachi came for Naruto instead of Sasuke. This is when Naruto finds out that Jiraiya found where Tsunade is. They go to that village, and they found that same thing, like there's a giant snake roaming and going around destroying things. They found Tsunade the same way, and Tsunade does not know that Naruto has a Sharingan and the byakugan. Then she insults the Hokage as in canon. Then Naruto and challenges her to the duel again. As in canon, they go out, but unlike canon, Naruto activates Sharingan and the byakugan since he knows that she's one of the legendary Sannin. He attacks her with the he attacks her with the Shadow Clones, then hides, takes and makes about 10 Shadow Clones and 2 separate Shadow Clones, which both make a Rasengan and jump in the air. And this is where Tsunade does not know there's any Shadow Clones that jumped in the air since she's been drinking. And the real Naruto pretends that he doesn't know how to make the Rasengan and makes the similar in canon and runs at Tsunade. But as Tsunade is about to destroy it and do the finger thing on the ground, both of the other Narutos come down, one landing the Rasengan on the ground and then the other in the chest, which knocks her out. Next day, she wakes up wondering what happened. Naruto tells her, Jiraiya tells what happened. Then Jiraiya and Tsunade go out to the meal again, as in canon, and Tsunade poisons Jiraiya, and when he wakes up, he finds out by Shizune what happened and what Tsunade is thinking of doing. Then Naruto and Jiraiya run after Tsunade and get there. Naruto does the same thing, and everything happens the same except Naruto's and Kabuto's fight, when Naruto takes on Kabuto with relative ease by using his Sharingan instead of. Then Naruto summons Gamabunta since Jiraiya is unable to, and Jiraiya summons Gamabunta and Naruto summons the other toad with the shield and the fork. Then this is where Orochimaru is losing and trying to escape, but he's unable to since Kabuto is knocked out and will not be knocked out and on brink of death. Only reason he's alive is because of his healing ability. Naruto then makes about 100 shadow clones. He's able to do this because he has somewhat control over his chakra, and they all charge at Orochimaru. About 50 of them get destroyed easily than the other 50, which have more chakra than the other 50, have double the amount of chakra. They kinda this is where Orochimaru starts having trouble. This is where Orochimaru starts to really struggle against Naruto, and Jiraiya fully recovers from the drugs and starts to help out Naruto, and Tsunade snaps out of her blood trauma and starts to attack Orochimaru, and this is where Orochimaru would be captured. Instead of Jiraiya won't kill him but capture him, since he knows that he will have a lot of intel. Jiraiya finds out about everything that thingy knows about. Orochimaru knows about the Akatsuki, which is and then this is when Jiraiya finds out that Nagato is actually the leader of the Akatsuki and starts to prepare Naruto, as he knows that Nagato is really powerful. Since Orochimaru is already captured and there won't be any there won't be a Sasuke retrieval arc, because Sasuke won't be leaving the village, and Kabuto will be killed, would die, as he will not get any medical treatment because Tsunade and Jiraiya would think that he's a betrayer of the leaf, and he will not need they will not help him. This is where Naruto actually kills someone for the first time in his life, but he doesn't know that Kabuto is actually dead. And this is where a big change occurs. Sasuke and Naruto start training together, helping to mature the Sharingan. Naruto does this by trying to get more control over his chakra and focusing much harder. He does this by meditating, and also Sasuke concentrates more on genjutsu and copying other people's jutsus. Naruto tries to copy other people's jutsu as well, but he does not go to genjutsu because he doesn't have control over his chakra yet, fully control over his chakra yet. And also, as Naruto also trains with the Hyuga, and he trains with Hinata and Neji. Naruto and Hinata are not going out, but Neji is in canon, but they're getting closer to each other. And Hinata does not pass out just because Naruto said hi or blush anymore, but she blushes, but not as badly as in canon, where she goes all red or passes out just because Naruto is just near her or says hi. Naruto starts to get stronger and stronger and leaving Sasuke behind, and this is what's frustrating Sasuke. Then Jiraiya tells Naruto that we're going to train for 2 years, as Akatsuki may be making their move in 1 or 2 years. Naruto says he's taking Sasuke with him, as he will need to train, and Jiraiya says Sasuke has a Sharingan, but he's not used to it yet, so we need to bring Kakashi along as well. So they all four go train, and Naruto goes to the Mount Miyaboku. So does Sasuke, but he doesn't train with does not train for Sage Mode as did Naruto, but the frogs tell him about the Lychee Cave, and they reverse summon him there, as they know where he is. And Sasuke goes in, he gets a seal signed. By the way, he still has the curse mark. Gets the seal signed to summon snakes, and also he starts to learn Sage Mode of the Snake Sage Mode. Naruto masters his Sage Mode after 6 months, I'll say this because Naruto does not have full control over his chakra and is no good at chakra control, unlike in canon, where he was able to do this because of his wind style practice. Naruto has not done any wind style training since he came back from the Tsunade retrieval arc. Naruto masters Sage Mode after 6 months, then starts practicing wind style again. He does this for 6 months and he learns many different wind style jutsu, such as whirling tornado, wind scythe. Naruto also knows how to make a kunai shaped like a sword with his wind style, as Danzo does fight against Sasuke. And Naruto also knows how to make the shuriken be covered with wind style. Then Jiraiya tells him how Rasengan is unperfect jutsu. This is where Sasuke comes back from Ryuchi Cave. He's on par with Naruto, even with his Sage Mode on, and this is without Sasuke using his. And they start training with each other for 2 months, and Naruto and Jiraiya calls in a favor with the Raikage, and Naruto trains to control his Nine Tails for 2-3 months. He manages to get the one cloak, and then regularly visits Kurama every Sunday, as he thinks Kurama has a heart, and he also meets his mother for the first time before he meets Minato, since he never lost control yet. Kushina tells him all about what happened that day. As Naruto comes back, he's about as powerful as start of the war arc Naruto. And Jiraiya is also much more powerful, as Naruto and Sasuke has been pushing him. Also, Kakashi has fully mastered his Mangekyo Sharingan and also gained the Eternal Mangekyo, which means he has a lot more chakra and it's not as chakra draining, and he can use Kamui properly. And he's also a lot more physically fit. He's on par with Guy at his six inner gates level, just his base, and using the normal 3 Tomoe Sharingan. Naruto has fully mastered 3 Tomoe but has not unlocked Mangekyo, and with his byakugan, without using Sharingan at the same time, he's able to see about 1000 meters easily. When he's using the Sharingan, it's halved, but he's able to get more. The distance is halved. He can get more detail because of the Sharingan. He's able to see everything in clear view, as if he's looking at it right next to his face.